And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dayspring Volleyball Classic 2024 edition. My name is Caleb Murray, and I am joined alongside the one, the only, John Christensen. How you doing, John?
I'm doing well, Caleb. It should be an exciting match. First game of the day for the Eagles on our 32nd annual Dayspring Volleyball Classic. Quentin Road taking on Bay City in the 10 o'clock game in Church Gym South.
Yeah, first action of the day for the Eagles. We're not going to shy away from the fact that we are Eagles fans, graduated from Quentin Road Christian School and the Dayspring Bible College. So we are unashamedly cheering and commentating on behalf of the Eagles, and we're hoping to see them win here today, John.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope they get started on the right foot here. Again, first game of the day. There's always probably a little bit of tournament jitters. It is a young team, Caleb. I don't believe we have any seniors this year.
Yeah, that is correct.
That are playing.
3 juniors, no seniors, and a good serve by Carly Gomez to start off the day for the Eagles. 1-0.
Yeah, and for those watching that are unfamiliar with the tournament play and style, this is actually a first of all the 32 volleyball tournaments, Caleb. This is the first ever 14-team tournament. So the layout's a little bit different. It is similar as a serve there from Carly Gomez. So there's still pool play Friday and then bracket on Saturday. So how you play on Friday will determine your position in the bracket on Saturday.
Yeah, I've always loved that idea and the way that we do the tournament here, because you could, come into the tournament not having played well on the season, but you could completely change things for you and create a good path to the championship on Saturday by just having a really good day on Friday. So I love how you determine your own fate, and it's really exciting. So.
Yeah, on the flip side of that, though, Caleb, you got to bring your A game to every single one, as we've seen it, that games do matter. Every single game matters, and where you end up on the bracket on Saturday can determine your fate. So every single game matters. Every single point matters. You may be tied with a team, and it may come down to point differential. So everything is really important. Even if you have a big lead, you can't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah, it's very, very true. You can hear the Quentin Road faithful on my right. A lot of the Christian school kids have come out to the game. They're ready to support the hometown team. I'm sure you're going to get a blast of them in your ears, which will make it fun as the Eagles go up 3-2 here.
Yeah, nice kill there from number 3, Addie Julian. Eagles with the early lead. Again, a very young team, Caleb. So a lot of them is their first tournament experience. So you look them to just settle in early on this first game.
Yeah, and I just want to give a quick update on how things went in the 9 o'clock session with those games. Arthur, Heritage, and Badger State picking up right where they left off last year. All high-finishing teams went 2-0 to start off the day this morning at 9 a.m. Also, Quad Cities, West Fair, and Marquette all dropped the first 2, with Wildwood splitting. Wildwood split with Faith. So we've already had a good amount of action, and we got more. You're coming your way right now.
Yeah, Eagles up 4-2 early here. Starting to settle in nicely. See if they can settle into their rotation here. Good kill by Addie Julian. Over the net there, Eagles in command, 5-2.
John, what would you say is the key for a young Eagles team in a game like this?
I think it's hard, no matter how hard you practice. It's impossible to kind of recreate a little bit of the tournament pressure and jitters. So I think getting off to a strong start is really key. Again, up 6-2 here. And it's kind of nice, too, because when you're young, you don't have those expectations maybe that you will, in a couple years when you're older. So you can go out there, have fun, and overachieve and have a good time. But they're doing good now, up 6-2 in command.
Yeah, you definitely want to start off the day, like you said, in the hometown tournament with a win, and a decisive one would also be nice. Build that momentum and hopefully progress through the day, staying unbeaten as long as possible.
Yeah, Addie Julian making her net presence known, the freshman, controlling up front there. Bay City still looking to calm in. Nice spot. Again, calling her name a lot so far in this first game. Addie Julian commanding her net presence, and the first time out, Bay City, Eagles up 8-2.
Yeah, good start by the Eagles. Up 8-2, as you said. We're going to step away for a minute here, and we'll catch you for the rest of the game on the Eagles Sports Network. And we are back to the Eagles Sports Network. Eagles up 8-2. John, I've really enjoyed watching the progression and development of number 6 on the Eagles, Micaiah Mighty.
Yeah, she got a lot of experience last year in the tournament. Is she a junior?
Yes,
is that
she
correct?
is.
Yeah, probably the Eagles' heaviest hitter there. Right now, number 6 on the outside. So, again, look to get her going and build her momentum. As you know, they'll need her if Eagles are looking to make a run in this tournament.
Yeah, the Eagles are not exactly blessed with verticality, but they do not play like it, and they do not let that limit them. Micaiah gets up. She plays above the net. She's a really fun player to watch for Quentin Road.
Yeah, another good serve there from the freshman, Aaron Horan. 9-2, all Eagles early. We got a packed house here, Caleb, here in Church Gym South for the opening matchup. We got all the Quentin Road School kids here cheering their Eagles on.
Yeah, you'll love to see it. We might have to interview a few of them during a timeout. Might be kind of fun, see what they have to say. But short order doesn't open until 12, so it's packed out in here at the moment.
Yeah. And we are live streaming. There's always 4 games going on. For those of you watching, we'll live stream one in the church. Always Church Gym South, and then one of the games in the school gym, I believe the west side.
Yeah, that is
always
correct.
Being live streamed. And then after the rally, which is at 2 p.m., all of the announced games will have, or all the games will have announcers, excuse me. So 3 p.m. through the rest of the day, Friday and all day Saturday, we'll add announcers. Right now, you are just blessed with the bonus Eagles coverage.
I don't know if I'd say blessed, John, but we are here. Two people who don't have much volleyball experience besides, I'd say, pickup volleyball. Very good beach volleyball players. Probably would have gone pro.
No, but we have the school spirit.
That's right.
So, we make up for it in that.
That's all you can do. It's a really good start here by Quentin Road, up 10-3. That had to have been too many hits. That looked like 5 or 6 on that play. Micaiah just a little bit underneath
her
it.
first real swing at it, so a little bit much there. That's okay. She'll calm down, and we won't be too worried about that. A little bit long. Number 2 of Bay City. The sophomore to serve.
Serve into the net, puts the Eagles up 11-4. Got the fans cheering my head off over here. Actually, John, there are so many Quentin Road fans, and they cannot all fit over here, that there's a good chunk of them that are watching the Pathway, and I don't even know, I think that's West Fair, the Pathway West Fair game over on Church Gym North. So we have an overflow section over there.
Yeah, it's hard. You got to split the gym in half, and everyone's still in school, so their favorite day of the year, they get out of the classroom and come cheer on the Eagles. But, yeah, we got some fans completely on the other side trying to look through the middle divider there and cheer the Eagles on. Nice dig there from number 7, Bay City.
I see Laura Schrock down in the comments saying she wants to see the game on Church Gym North. Unfortunately, we are not good enough to have 4 streams going at once. It would be very, very nice, but all games are streamed on Church Gym South and School Gym West. There's the complete schedule online of which games are happening on which courts, so you can know if you are able to watch your team play. But they do a good job of switching all the teams up, so you may not be able to watch every game, but we will definitely keep you posted on scores. You can check on them online and hopefully watch games when they're on the live stream courts.
Yeah, you should hit a rotation that gets your team on it. Again, all games being announced starting 3 p.m. unless they're against your very own Quentin Road Eagles.
So far, the Eagles have played well. Made a few mistakes, but you would expect nothing less from their first game. Bay City, they're from Green Bay, Wisconsin, so I assume they came in this morning, which is a decent drive, so always going to come a little slow off the bus. That is gone. The field goal is good, ladies and gentlemen. That almost cleared the blue line.
Yeah.
On that back wall.
She's laughing a little bit at herself. That happens, though. But, yeah. Again, it can be hard, too. It can be a little bit deceptive. The half of the gym is hard to play on. It is different, too, right? So the side Bay City's on, you get an extra, 8-10 feet worth of a room there, and the Eagles side is very tight.
Yeah, I've heard people say if the ball hits the ground clean over on that other side, it pretty much is in. Whereas on this side, like you said, you got a lot more room to work, a lot more room to serve. John, do you know if they switched sides after the first game?
So I was told that they did in this gym. I believe the game we were running in the other gym, they did not. And it will just be 2 games regardless of what happens. So, again, still pool play. So whatever happens, we're going to play 2 games. And so even if it's split 1-1, there won't be a third. It just goes towards your pool play record, and you play your next slotted game.
Got it. And like you said, every game's important. In years past, if you want to be the 1 or the 2 seed going into Saturday, you got to be pretty much unbeaten. And so you mentioned it earlier, but all these games matter.
Yeah, nice serve there from Sarah Haran, the junior of the Eagles, giving them a commanding 17-6 lead.
Nice free ball for the Eagles. See if they can use it. A little bit of a bad set there by Micaiah. You don't find her doing that very often. We won't get on her too badly.
Number 1 to serve, Bay City, Natalia, the senior.
Bay City's had a little bit of a problem with missed serves early on. Again, first game of the day, don't blame them, but that does always kill you. Carly Gomez up to serve for the Eagles.
Yep, Eagles back to their starting rotation here. See if they can close things out.
Good little hit there by Bay City.
Yeah, that portion is completely blocked from the broadcasting booth here. Too many fans, too tight. So
yeah, I've graduated to standing room only over here. Packed house, as we mentioned. Another missed serve.
Yeah, I think so much, especially at this level, Caleb, so much of it is just unforced errors. You got to play solid. You got to play smooth, making your serves. And you see that often. You'll see a team, too, that maybe has a lot of firepower or has a lot of big hitters, and you'll see the team that just plays solid. Defense doesn't miss any serves, doesn't really beat themselves. Oftentimes it either comes out ahead or finds themselves right in the game. Both teams are a little bit just trying to settle in. Obviously, Eagles up 20-8 early.
That's one thing I would definitely credit Coach Emily of the Eagles with is fundamentals. She does a very good job of coaching her players to not make unforced errors and not beat yourselves, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I think especially this year, when we look at last year's team, we were pretty senior heavy. So a lot of people, at least for the Eagles, have to step up this year. They're getting their first tournament experience. They have a lot more weight on their shoulders. So they're going to have to play big. And again, we did lose probably a lot of our loud kind of heavy hitters. So it's a lot more probably solid play this year is what's going to lead to an Eagles victory.
It's a good little roll shot there by Micaiah, but a better save by Ava Hins of Bay City. Nice volley going here. The southpaw for Bay City.
Yeah, probably the longest play of the match here, or the game here.
Another southpaw. We got 2 lefty hitters in the front row for Bay City, Michaela Anderson and Allie Tepsa, a freshman and a sophomore. That always does throw you off slightly. I know we're basketball players, John, but whenever someone shoots with their left hand or hits with their left hand in volleyball, it does change, where you're going to block, and it just does throw you off a little bit.
Yeah, it's different. Comes in different sides. Spin comes off a little bit differently. Again, another unforced error there by Bay City. Looks if they can clean that up going into the second game.
Yeah, that's the 4th since I've been counting. Could be more. And that is long gone.
Eagles give it right back.
Terry, our camera operator and protector, didn't even flinch at that one. Knew it wasn't coming anywhere near the camera. We are definitely in the danger zone over here.
Yeah, that's the most important job. You got to protect the camera. Without it, no live stream. So shout out to Terry Hudson on the camera, making sure it's safe for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we don't have any $2 million cameras where we can stand a mile away. We got to be in the thick of the action over here. So the entire booth is always at risk.
Yeah, Bailey, Raz number 33, and for the Eagles, I think that's their only consistent substitution that they'll make. They'll slip her into the back row for her play. So you'll look to see that throughout the tournament. Nice spot.
Yeah, that was a really, really good spot. I was hoping the ref would give it to him, and he did. Right in the corner. I believe that was Sarah Haran. Great spot by her for the Eagles.
Eagles looking to close things out. 2-point game, 23-10. In the opening round matchup for the 32nd annual Classic for the Eagles.
It's pretty crazy that there's been 32 of these, John. That's a lot of tournaments in a row.
Yeah, and hard to believe that this is the first 14 team. Again, we normally run a 16-team format, so structure is generally the same, but it is a little bit different on your conferences and how they divvy it up. So extra work for the tournament presidents who head it up.
Yeah, Gary Bergeron and Fred Wolf always do a great job organizing it. Everyone always has good things to say. It's always very well run. And we love that all these schools are able to come here and compete every year.
I don't know if president is the right word, but it seems like a good title for him.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. We'll hold elections.
Deserve it, yeah. Micaiah Mighty, the junior, closes things out in exciting fashion with the kill. 25-10. Eagles take the opening round matchup.
We will be right back on the Eagles Sports Network. And we are back for Game 2 of the 10 o'clock conference play match between Bay City and Quentin Road, your very own Quentin Road Eagles. Quentin Road won the first game, I believe it was 25, was it to 10, John?
Close enough, Caleb.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Michaela Anderson the little fist play over, just out of bounds, puts the Eagles up 1-0 here in game number 2.
Yeah, so we did swap sides here, so you'll see the Eagles right here on the side closer to the camera. Bay City on the what would be normally the home side. Nice serve there from Carly Gomez.
Yeah, I don't know the technical term, but it did have some top spin and kind of dropped down a little bit. I'm sure there's a volleyball term for it, but really good looking serve by the junior.
Yeah, you can find the Eagles next at 12 p.m. at this exact same spot, Church Gym South against West Fair. And you can find, if you're a fan of Bay City, let's see, your next game would be right after this at 11. So no, on the exact same court. So you don't have to go anywhere, Bay City fans. You can Church Gym South, and that would be against Heritage, the defending champion of last year's tournament. I believe they've won it the last 2 years. So Heritage is looking to repeat again or make that 3 in a row. Actually, they won 3 out of the last 4. So a little bit of a dynasty run here.
Yeah, they're on a good run. They actually played Badger State last year in the championship. Badger State, it was their very first year being at the tournament, and they got second place. So shout out to them. They did a great job last year, and I'm sure they're looking for revenge against Heritage this year.
Yeah, they looked good. They looked good in the their game. Eagles up 4-1 early. But, yeah, Heritage going for a Chief-like run here. Caleb looking for 3 in a row.
Also, I just want to give a shout-out to Nathan Collison in the comments. Looks like a great game. It definitely has been. Obviously better if you're a Quentin Road fan, but happy to have Bay City here. They're looking to rebound in game number 2. And a good play by Addie Julian of the Eagles.
Yeah, Addie Julian has pretty much owned the net play up front. So just a freshman getting her first tournament experience, playing big. You'll see her, and we'll call her name and number in many years to come.
There she goes again, playing above the net. Addie Julian.
Yep.
You'll love to see it for the Eagles.
Good rotation for the Eagles.
Also, I just want to take this moment, not that it's a good moment, but just to give a shout out to our production manager, Jimmy Christensen, putting the work to make the stream look good, fancy graphics, fancy music, and couldn't do it without him. So I just want to give a quick shout out to him. As the Eagles are up 6-2, Bay City. Nice little play there. Bailey. I'm with Breland Reyes every day. I'm her teacher, but her older sister Bailey was checking into the game for the Eagles.
Yeah, good run there. Again, that's probably a rotation you're going to want to see lock in and play well throughout the tournament. You got Addie up in front there, and then Jenna as well being able to set up Addie or Micaiah on either end. So good early lead for the Eagles. Got to take advantage of the times when you probably got your stronger positions in your right rotation.
Ooh, good hit there. That was number 1 from Bay City, Natalia Saldana, the senior. Didn't see much of that in game 1. If you're Bay City, look to get her more involved, especially while she's in the front row. Good looking spike by her.
Yeah, first game's always hard. You're just getting warmed up. The first volleyball action into the Eagles booth over here.
Yeah, you always got to be ready. Can't snooze over here.
No, we're only a few feet off the court, so.
Cameraman Terry, he trusted us to get that one.
He did. The aggressive bump kill over the net, my personal favorite play. Nobody ever sees it coming. Although it was a little wide, or a little long.
Slightly long.
Which is harder to do in this gym. It's much harder to, on that side, as serves is a little long. Again, there's not much room on the home side between the out of bounds and the end, so.
Yeah, you can always see if they're snoozing with the bump kill attempt. I'm sure that's not a term, but it is now, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good serve right there.
Really good, especially from a freshman.
It's a good hit there.
Yeah, I like it.
That was Sarah Haran. Was it in? It was not. Slightly wide. Just has to square her shoulders a little bit. Good looking hit, though.
Yeah, that's all right, though. You're okay with that kind of miss. Barely a little bit off. She recognized the blocker, tried to go around it, just missed a little bit wide, but everything. Angle of attack was good. Setup was good. Again, like I said, maybe approach could be a little more square, but you'd like to see that.
Natalia Saldana, the senior at the net, winning the battle against Sarah Haran. A point for the Bobcats of Bay City.
Yeah, tied up at 7 here.
Yeah, I've really liked what Bay City has done in game number 2, John. They've been a lot more aggressive on the net. They've had some points off of kills, some nice tips. They're dominating the net so far in game number 2. There it is
There
again.
had to be in net, yeah.
But Natalia was in the net for the Bobcats. Eagles up 8-7.
Yeah, and so many of that, like you said, it's hard to play the first game. A lot of that was just unforced errors. They missed quite a few serves. That kind of kills the momentum a little bit every time, and they're playing sharp in game 2. Eagles only up 1. Jenna Rendy, the sophomore, to serve for the Eagles.
Good serve over the net. Have the Eagles missed any serves yet, John?
In this game, I don't think so.
Hey, good play there by Emma Cherry, the sophomore. Definitely the tallest Eagle in the arsenal. Comes out, gets a block on her first play in the game. Good job by her.
Gets her first tournament action, makes her presence known right away. Strong net play. Good serve there from Jenna.
I wouldn't say she's 6 feet tall, John, but do you think she's flirting with it?
We'll give it to her.
Okay.
Yeah, but with the long arms, too, it's not something you want to run into in the net there.
Oh, yeah, you throw that wingspan in there. A good net player for sure. We'll watch her here.
Nice kill. That was was that 1?
Number 1, yeah, Natalia. Like I said, she's gotten him a lot of points while she's been up there in the front.
Yeah, good player. You see Coach Emily coaching hard here on the sidelines. You'll often see that. You'll see him take out a player for maybe a couple points or even just a point to talk to him right now. But she's coaching hard, telling Sarah Rand what she can improve on there next time. But meanwhile, in her place, again, Emma Cherry with another stuff in the net.
Standing at 6 feet tall. 2 points for the Eagles already since being in there. Gotta love that, though. A player coming off the bench, being able to give her coach time to talk to one of her players, not only just hold her own, but actually make an impact out there. Emma's doing a good job up front.
Yeah, really good start. Looks like Sarah's going to come back in and relieve her there, but good run by Emma Cherry. Eagles back to their starters here. Number 1 of Bay City, senior to serve.
And the bump kill strikes again, John. You called it. You asked for it. The Eagles delivered. Up
right.
12-9.
I don't think that's a play that you're happy on as a coach, right?
Hey,
I don't
but
think
as
that's something that you
announcers,
practice.
right?
Hey, you just got to get it up. You just got to get it up and make the other team beat you. Great serve there.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to watch the Eagles play that much this season, but just watching them so far in these 2 games, their serves are a major strength of their team. I've been really impressed with them so far.
Yeah, so you mean you didn't do your homework coming into the tournament?
Anything I say can and will be used against me, so I'm going to say no comment on that
I was
one.
at the Tuesday night game.
Did we win?
We lost, but they played really good. And I think that shows the growth. Again, this is my, could totally be wrong, but my scouting information is Sarah Haran. Good serve there. I think we played Marquette, and we ended up losing a tight game in 3. Bay City in the net there, so point will go to the Eagles. I was told, though, that earlier in the year we played that exact same team, and we lost like 25-7.
Oh, wow.
And we kind of lost the first game on just some bad play down the stretch. We killed them in the second game, and then we had a really competitive third game. So good job. If you're an Eagles fan, that's exciting. Good job to Coach Legler to have your team, play the same team and improve that much from earlier in the year and get them ready in tournament shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a quick side note. The church gym obviously is not the main gym we play our Christian school games in. It's only used for the tournaments. This gym floor is not forgiving compared to the wood of the school gym.
Nice save there from the Eagles and Aaron Horan there to keep that alive.
Not that this matters at all, but I'm just saying you got to remember your knee pads when you play over here in the church gym.
No, and it's different, right? You practice every single day. Some of these players, they practice for years in the same gym, and this is their first time really ever playing in here, so it is different, and it does sting a bit more.
The play by the Eagles, up 16-10 over the Bobcats. I want to apologize. Carly Gomez is actually a sophomore, not a junior. Correction. She's up to serve for the Eagles. Good attempt by her there. Better play by Bay City. Over the blocker. Found the hole in the defense. Good play by them.
Yeah, Carly, only a sophomore, but Eagles rely heavily on her. She played quite a bit last year as a freshman, so actually has a full tournament worth of experience. So especially in some of the bigger games, when the stakes are a little bit higher, the pressure's on, Eagle will be looking for her to just be a steady, stabilizing force for the team.
Number 7, Erin Horan, the sister of Sarah. She's a freshman, up to serve. I assume sister. Could be cousins. Who knows?
No, you're right. You're right. We got the Horan sisters playing.
Okay. Never want to assume these days. Just a bit long there. That was Ava Hines, the sophomore from Bay City. Good hit.
Yeah, both teams probably playing a little bit cleaner volleyball in this one. It was tied there for a while, or back and forth. Eagles starting to pull away now, up 19-11. Looking to close it out to get their second win of the day, and looks like Bay City is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, timeout called by Bay City. John, I just want to take this opportunity to throw out a quick promotion. QR production manager for our Luminary hike coming up in December. We have not done this the past 2 years, I believe. We've done our Christmas pageant, but this year it is back, the Christmas Luminary hike. John, tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, Luminary hike is back. That's correct. It is December 13th through the 15th, and then the 20th and the 21st. So you can go and get tickets at qrchristmas.com or scan the QR code there, and it's a very fun, family-friendly Christmas event that will take you through the woods on our church property, and it'll be Christmas themed, kind of a biblical theme, as well. And it's a really fun time, and our last years that we did it did sell out, so get your tickets fast.
Yeah, it's kind of a walk through the whole story of Christmas. Very interactive, very fun, and you don't have to be, right in the area to go to it. It's a really fun event to take the family to, so definitely check that out, and something to look forward to on that. Meanwhile, Erin picking up right where she left off. An ace puts the Eagles up 20-11 in game number 2. Again, just a quick reminder, regardless of the outcome of this game, the Eagles did win the first. This is the final game. We are in conference play right now. This year, because of 14 teams, there are only 2 conferences. There are not 4 pools like normal. So you play everybody in your conference throughout the day, and your record will dictate your seeding for tomorrow. So this is the last game between Bay City and Quentin Road.
Yep, and if you're a Bay City fan, don't go anywhere. You guys are on the very next game on Church Gym South, so you'll be being live streamed as well. And then Eagles, you get a little bit of a break back in the same gym against West Fair at noon.
Yeah, it's been a good game all around. If you're an Eagles fan, you got to be pleased with what you've seen. Really, really strong serves by them. Good job by Mike Kay up in the front row. Also, Sarah Horan has looked good up there. Addie Julian, good sets by Jenna. It's an encouraging start if you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, they played a lot smoother, a lot cleaner in this game. Aaron on a little bit of a serving streak here. Only 2 points left to go to secure the 2-0 start for the Eagles.
Oh, Kea gets the luck of the net on that one. Flip a coin, heads or tails, falls in her direction on that one. 1 point away for the Eagles in game number 2.
Yeah, you'll take it. School kids are getting loud here. Eagles only 1 point away from closing it out here, up 24-11. And that will do it, Caleb. 25-11. Again, another play from Addie Julian, completely owning that net up there in the front. 25-11 Eagles.
Yeah, they looked really, really good today. A great start by them to go to 2-0. Bay City does fall to 0-2. But like we said, the day is far from over for them. Hopefully they can get a win or two against Heritage in their next set of games. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check out the schedule at dbc.edu. The tournament sponsor is Dayspring Bible College and Seminary. They're the ones putting on the tournament. So go to that website for all the information that you would need. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next game.